Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you all had a great weekend. I'm finally going to make my Wrestlemania video. Can you believe this? About time, right? Now, I'm sure you've all seen a lot of people's videos, MB Wrestler, Monoxide, Black Cat Feline, Johnny Thunder, Master Booba. They all made like videos and like compilations of like what footage that they took out there. Unfortunately, I did bring a camera out there, but I didn't really take that much footage or pictures. I was being really lazy with that, so I'm not going to show you all the stuff that I took, but pretty much you can see me on a lot of other people's videos, which is pretty damn cool. So, gotta say, getting out to Phoenix was a hassle for me because I had to take 2 planes to get out there. So the night before, I didn't get no sleep because I don't like being on a plane, so I tried to figure that I was going to get no sleep and probably sleep on the plane. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so I had to go to New Jersey, fly out of Newark Airport to go to Salt Lake City, Utah, which took about like, excuse me, it took about like 5.5 hours. And so I'm in Utah and had to wait 3 hours for my next flight. So I'm in Mormon country and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell am I going to do here? How am I going to pass the time? And, sure enough, it went pretty smooth. Like, no one really bothered me. I actually wore like a gay bracelet. Let me show you what I wore. I did this on purpose. I wore this bracelet on purpose to see if anyone's going to come at me in a wrong way. I was just trying to be an asshole. But, yeah, no one did. They saw that and they were like looking at me and they're like, oh, gay guy, whatever, boom. And nothing. It was pretty good. So I finally caught my next flight. Got to Phoenix around like 2:30 in the afternoon. I had my friend pick me up. He lives in Phoenix. My friend Calvin, who was really cool, really nice. Picked me up. He showed me some sights around Phoenix, and we had spent some time together, and it was pretty good. I really enjoyed his company, and it was really nice. And the hotel I stayed at was the Sheraton, and at first, the hotel looks really nice on the outside, but once you go on the inside, like the room was kind of small, and it had like no microwave, no little refrigerator, no like sofa bed, and I was kind of disappointed in that because I was expecting a better room because we had like 6 guys in one room, and that was like a nightmare in its own right. But yeah, we managed to have all those people in one room, and we all dealt with each other. And it was pretty cool though. Like, Phoenix in general, great weather. It was like 80, 85 degrees out there. It wasn't like humid, but it was like nice and sunny out there. The people was very friendly. But the bad thing about Phoenix was places closed way too early. And there's no drinking after 2 a.m. So, so we found ourselves, all of us just walking around not doing anything. Like, we were stuck in Phoenix, like we didn't know where to go, so we had to go to like other towns like Mesa and Scottsdale and Glendale for some action, basically to have a good time. So it was like me, Crazy Mike, our friend Rude Boy, Monoxide, and Rude Boy's friend Jonathan. We were all like chilling in the hotel room a lot, but then also we went out to like different bars, and we met MB and his mom and his aunt came, and they were really cool, really nice, very sweet. MB's a really cool guy. Like, guy's like a big soft teddy bear, I like to call him. He's a nice guy, and it's always great seeing him. And definitely, we all started hanging out. We went out to dinner, and we also hit up like a lot of different like places like Hooters, and we did actually went to Armando Estrada's restaurant, which was pretty cool in Glendale. A lot smaller than I seen in the website, but Armando was there, actually serving people their food, and he was actually in character, which was really cool. Like, for him to be in character like that was awesome. And sure enough, Kofi Kingston and JTG was there eating. JTG didn't have his like braids, so he had like his hair out, so he looked completely different. We didn't notice him at first, but Kofi was there chilling. They both had their girls there, so we didn't really want to bother them at first. So everybody was there. The first meeting of Master Bubba was pretty cool. The guy's pretty tall and big, and I had a feeling he would be in person. It looks just the same. And meeting Johnny Thunder and meeting Sabu TNA for life, and his older brother, and a couple of other people as well. It was pretty cool. It was really like nice just to see different YouTubers that I didn't see last year, and to see more YouTubers this year, which was pretty damn cool. Black Cat Feline was very cool to hang with. It's great to see more women that are interested in wrestling, because you always wrestling seems like a boys club. It seems like the straight males always watching wrestling, but there's all kind of wrestling fans out there, which is pretty damn cool. So to meet women or like gay fans, or gay wrestling fans, and like just like other different people in general is always good to see. So it was good. Like the whole experience as a whole was excellent. You know, the two ROH shows, I gotta say, they were much better last year in Houston, but I still had a good time watching both shows. You know, Mania, I thought about doing a review for Mania, but I kind of figured, you know, I don't like doing reviews of live shows because to see it live and see it on TV is two completely different views. And I always encourage people to, you know, go to see live shows, but it's hard to base your opinion on live shows if you can't see different camera angles, or depends on where you're sitting at, you can't see different stuff. So as a whole, WrestleMania 26 was a lot better than 25. 25 was shit. So 26 was good. It was decent. It wasn't extravagant. It wasn't like amazing, but you know, definitely John Cena versus Batista was good. Edge and Jericho was good. Money in the Bank was alright. It could have been better. I think that's the type of match that's better off seen on television. And also the main event with Shawn and Undertaker was amazing. And I wouldn't say it was 5 stars because I personally liked their first match more. Even though their second match had more stakes on the line, I just felt more into their first match. But definitely, no, Shawn and Undertaker Part 2 was like 4.5 stars for me. It was amazing. It was great. And to see Shawn go out the way he went out was pretty touching. And then going to Raw and hearing his speech, I wish his speech I wish would have done more for him. Like, you know, have more people, the wrestlers come out, like, kind of give him like a Ric Flair send off. But I did appreciate the fact that he talked about how people are skeptical of him actually retiring. But I do think Shawn is done with wrestling. I really do feel it, and that he wants to be with his family now. And you know, Shawn Michaels is a man I grew up with watching. I idolized him. He was amazing, and I'm going to do a video probably about just that later on down the line. But definitely, the whole WrestleMania trip as a whole, I was happy to be there for like 5 days because I went there on a Thursday and I left on a Tuesday morning. So it was great to be there 5 days so I could experience more than just wrestling out there. I don't want to just go to a different town I've never been to, a different city I've never been to, and just go to wrestling shows. I want to experience the whole city in general. So I did get a chance to see more of the city, which I didn't do last year in Houston when I only spent like a weekend. So I definitely encourage people, if you're going to go to WrestleMania in Atlanta next year, book the flights early, book your hotel that's going to have like a big room with like a microwave or a little refrigerator or a sofa bed. Also, get the tickets like the first week it comes out. And also, you know, if you can, don't go for like a whole weekend. If you want to experience, get a full experience, you don't want things to rush really fast, then try to go out there for like a whole week. That's what I would suggest to people. I'm definitely looking forward to Atlanta next year because Atlanta is a pretty happening city. It's pretty popping out there. The ATL, I want to see what the Dirty South got to offer. So I definitely am looking forward to that. And I got to say thank you to everyone that I met once again. MB Wrestler, Monoxide, Black Cat Feline, Crazy Mike, Rude Boy, Johnny Thunder, Master Bubba, Sabu TNA Flight No Travis, his older brother, our British friends we met, and a lot of other people. Thank you all for making my experience a great time. I loved it, and I can't wait to see all of you guys again next year if you show up. And I can't wait to see more people from YouTube as well. If you guys show up, hit me up. Don't be afraid to say hi to me if you see me at an ROH show or a WWE show or any other kind of indie show you see me out there. Don't be afraid to come out to me. Say what's up, and I'll definitely talk to you guys.